Hello, and welcome to a short review of the Bachmann Thomas and Friends Thomas with Annie and Clarabel set. Well, after over a decade, because I first saw Simia-Ski's videos on the Bachmann Thomas engines in about 2012, I have one. A Bachmann Thomas. Now this is the UK release of the set, as you can see with the Bachmann Europe emblem. And I'm so excited to get this set open and show it to you, because, you know, I'm very nostalgic for these Bachmann Thomas things. I saw them about 10 years ago first. Obviously I used to have a Hornby Thomas layout, but we never had any of the Bachmann trains. So I'm very, very excited to get this open and show it. So I'll have to stop rambling and crack it open. Thomas just comes in a simple plastic tray with Annie and Clarabel. Doesn't really matter, he's not a super detailed model, so there's nothing really at risk of breaking off. So, you know, it's going to be pretty cool to get him on the layout, so let's get him on the layout and show what he looks like. Well, here he is, getting a video all to himself at last. Thomas the Tank Engine, that little blue puffball, has finally got a video to himself. I did one on the sound system with my Hornby Thomas, and Hornby Thomas in general has appeared in a number of my other videos, but the Bachmann one will be the first to get a review. So, yeah. Most people say the Bachmann faces are rubbish, and I can kind of get that. Not all of them, at least. But definitely James, Percy, and Thomas are the worst. I think they need their faces updating. So on Thomas, I think his only real problem is, I think the face is okay, but his eyes are too far back because of the gearing. If you're a bit cleverer than me, I'm sure there's probably a way to bring them forward a bit, but as I said, I'm not very good at things like that, so I won't be doing that. So here he is from the side, and he looks great. I mean, he is one of the best models I think I own now. Certainly not the most detailed, but he's just full of character, and I'm really excited to, you know, have him run on the layout a bit more. So, yeah, I think my only problem with him is that in between the splasher and water tank, it should be painted black. But other than that, I think he basically looks a lot like the original prop. So, you know, I'm really happy with him. And I'm kind of sad it took me 10 years to get him. The lamp on the back of Thomas is a really nice touch. Most of his other merchandise missed that feature out, and it's a really nicely moulded part. On the front he does have a lamp as well, but it's just a bit of chunky moulded plastic that doesn't look as good as this one does, so I never bothered to bring it up. Yeah, and his coal pile's actually pretty convincing too. I think this is a really great model, and I'm really happy with it. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's the truth. I'm really happy with this model. Here are Annie and Clarabel, and once again I think they look really good, very accurate to the props. So I'll probably just show off Annie since their details are much the same other than the faces. They have handrails that are painted gold, and their name is written in cursive on the side. The paintwork is very simple, but that's how it was in the show and the books. So, very simple by design, and I'm really happy with it. There are vents on the roof, which I think are one of the most sort of prominent features. When I was a kid, I always used to wonder what they were, and now I know they're vents. They look really good as well, so yeah, I'm really happy with Annie. She doesn't have an interior, but it doesn't really matter. Suppose I could probably just get some figures standing in there to make it look like there's something going on in there. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really excited to bring the Sodor feel to my layout with these new Bachmann Thomas items. Clarabel is on the left and Annie is on the right. So Clarabel's got a very happy, sort of content face, I think, would be the best way to describe it. And Annie's just like, you know, slow down, Thomas, slow down, as they were often saying in the television series, as he would race Bertie and break lots of railway rules. Very nice. Well, here are the Hornby and Bachmann sets packed up together. And I think they both look quite great in their own ways. The Hornby one is certainly more Railway Series accurate, and the Bachmann one is more Television Series accurate. Depends what you prefer. I always lean towards the more Railway Series styled locomotives, so the Hornby ones are my preference, but only just, and I'm very happy with the Bachmann one. I can see him getting a lot of running on the layout. I know I keep saying I'm happy with it, but it's the truth. Maybe I should do a full comparison video. Who knows? Or maybe I'll be lazy. Now I've been kind of struck for content recently, so there probably will be a comparison video. I got a great deal on my set. These sets normally retail for about £130. Well, I got mine for £80 on Facebook Marketplace. But I didn't just get the set. I got a few other bits and pieces. A track pack that I'm probably just going to sell because I don't really like the easy track. And a few other bits of rolling stock, so another video can be expected. So, yeah, stay tuned. But I think, it's time to get him on the layout and get him running.
Now time for some running.